I was about to pronounce that it is a beautiful summer's day today, till I realised that hay fever is kicking the shit out of me. I now have to record another episode of Benevento, where I'll most likely lose the next game, and then it will strengthen my position in order to get relegated. Again. In the last episode, we took on Chievo away from home, and drew them 1-1, which has turned out to be one of the best results we've had in the last 2 months. I mean, I don't know if I actually want to show you the results we've had recently, because they are borderline embarrassing. I mean, making videos is borderline embarrassing, but the results aren't that much worse. But the 0-0 draw against Udinese still stands as the best result we've had in the league for a few months, along with the Chievo result, as we've lost to Torino 4-0 at home, followed by a Napoli 4-0 defeat, and we also lost to Fiorentina 1-0 away from home, who were bottom of the league. But we did win a game in the Italian Cup against Lecce in the division below, and it set us up against Juventus away in the next round, so at least I'm out of that as well. But those 2 points that we've gained in the last 2.5 months has seen us plummet down the table, and we sit above the drop zone by 2 points. Although looking at the teams in the drop zone, we lost to Genoa at home and lost to Fiorentina away, so it looks like we may get relegated already. The poor run of form that we've been on has triggered one of the players coming to me saying that the dressing room atmosphere is poor and a few of the players are unhappy with the atmosphere and they want me to improve it. I mean, what can I do to improve it? I mean, I'm telling you what to do on a football pitch and yet you fail to do that and we lose every game. It's not my fault. Well, actually, if you put it like that. The unregistered reserve player Ashley Young has also managed to learn basic Italian after being on an intensive language course, although he could barely speak English, so I don't think Italian's going to help in this situation, is it?
Weird shit.
In order to sort out my leaky defence and also to sort out the goalkeepers, I decided to sack my goalkeeping coach because there was a run of games where we conceded 14 goals in 4 games. That is truly shit. So I decided to bring in the German Jens Lehmann, who was Germany's 4th best goalkeeper at one stage. You know, that's all I could do. Oliver Kahn wasn't available, Manuel Neuer isn't available, so I've had to deal with Jens Lehmann. And if he doesn't sort out this leaky defence, then nothing will. Also, when he joined, I asked him to recommend a signing, and he couldn't think of anyone because, well, he could recommend Jesus for all I care because we need a fucking miracle. Before the 1-0 defeat against Fiorentina, I found out it's my 100th game in charge of Benevento, which has included a relegation and a title win. Pretty much like all of my series. Well, actually, except the title win. You know, that's never in any of the series. I got a playoff win once. Or twice, but that's it. Amazingly, in November, we managed to finish second in goal of the month, thanks to Patrick Catrone, which was even more astonishing for the fact that it was the only goal we scored in November in 4 games.
Weird.
The finances screen also tells me that we're in a very healthy situation, which does question the fact why the board won't give me any money to strengthen the team. Oh, now the board have given me money, now they've given me 2.4 million to spend, so now I could go and spend it on another overpriced English defender and waste all of my transfer budget on that player and then bring in a load of loan players who aren't going to make a difference to the team. We also got some news from the TV companies that they had moved our game against AC Milan to an earlier time because they wanted to show us on TV. I mean, that is the AC Milan team that have only lost once all season, are top of the league, have scored about 40 goals so far, and they want to put me on TV. I mean, that must be illegal. I mean, whatever's going to happen in that game cannot be shown on primetime TV. Also, I may have mentioned as well that we got drawn against Juventus away in the Italian Cup first round, which will be played only 2 weeks after we played the 4th qualifying round. I mean, this Italian Cup nonsense really gets on my nerves because I have no idea when we're playing. We seem to be playing 2 rounds in 2 weeks and then we don't play for 5 months. The draw against Juventus also caused a bit of excitement on social media. Emma tweeted that we've got Juventus in the Italian Cup. Hopefully they underestimate us and we can cause an upset. I mean, the only upset was going to happen is if Juventus don't turn up, but even then we'll probably still lose to ourselves. But now we move into our game against Roma at home, and this one's an interesting one because Roma are currently 14th in the league and have just sacked their manager, while we're 17th, so this can sort of be classed as a relegation 6-pointer. And with that in mind, we have gone 4-3-3. Sebastiano Leperto will play alongside Jamal Lascelles at centre-back. The 3 midfielders in the middle will be Lema, Minala and Andres Tello, who comes back in for Scott McTominay, because Scott McTominay isn't very good at this level. But the big change is that Theo Bagonda will be playing on the left wing instead of Moise-Kean, as Moise-Kean is currently out of form and is injured. I mean, one of the two. He's either injured or he's out of form, but he's still not playing very well. And we also have the full complement of 12 substitutes, including 2 goalkeepers who aren't contracted to us. So if my main goalkeeper gets injured, we're fucked. Okay, we're not in the best of form, and neither are Roma. But Roma do have a good team. We don't. So, I don't know why I picked this game, actually. I'm probably going to get battered again on the live com. I mean, Roma played 4-3-1-2, and they got Marcus Rojo in defence, who last season played in the Championship with Stoke City. We should win this game, and if we don't, then, well, we'll worry about my job security next episode. Now, what we have to say to the boys is we owe Roma for last game. We said that last episode, we didn't win. So, time to change that. Is there a reason to be excited? Yes. Because I might get relegated again at this rate. I can't remember the last time we won a game. It was probably about 2 months ago. We've scored about 2 goals in those 2 months as well. Well, I picked the Roma game because it's probably the most interesting one out of the lot. Cicciaretti fights Bagonda, who heads it over. But as I was saying, the Roma game was probably the more interesting one out to pick. I could pick AC Milan, which is the next game, but, you know, don't want to get battered on a live com. Don't want to humiliate myself once again. And Edin Dzeko's hit the bar. Well, that is a great start. 3 minutes into the game, they've already hit the bar. We've gone 1-0 down. Well, that's just great, isn't it? It's taken us 3 minutes to go behind. 3 minutes. That's a record. We're down to 17th. I don't know how we're not in the relegation zone yet, but that is unfair. That, you know, there's 5 players around Edin Dzeko, and he was allowed to head the ball down for Strootman to put into the net. Great defending. I don't know what we do in training. Like, generally, I don't know what we do in training because Football Manager doesn't have that in the game. Oh, it's to the back post and they've put it wide. Great. That's it. You know, 8 minutes gone. They've had 2 shots. They've nearly scored 2 goals. Nearly. I mean, we've had 1 shot and managed to not actually score a goal. So, the logic behind my thinking here is that we're not going to win this game. I mean, the longer this season goes on, the more I think my signings this summer weren't very good. And I have a feeling I won't be able to strengthen in January. So, we could be on for an early relegation by February. But I did miracles before. You know, I got Sunderland 2 wins in a row once. Nothing is impossible. Catrone has done the impossible there. The less said about that shot, the better. I think that may be one of the worst shots I've ever seen in this game. In the entirety I've played it since Football Manager 2006. I've played this game for 12 years. I haven't seen a shot as bad as that. It's Cicciaretti. It's a great run. It was a great run. For about 5 seconds that he had the ball there. We do have a free kick. And Bagonda, it's 1-1. That's caught me by surprise. Theo Bagonda, who's coming to the team because Mazakine is injured, has equalised and has sent us rocketing to 16th place. You just couldn't write this script. It's poor goalkeeping. I mean, Alisson, wanted by Liverpool, probably could fit in with goalkeeping like that. And we're going to encourage the boys. We're drawing 1-1. The mighty Roma, who aren't doing very well this year, but are still in the mighty Roma. Still got way more money than I could ever dream of. Another corner for Roma. Oh, another save. I mean, the marking there is atrocious. I think I saw him have a free header against 4 of my players there. I really need to sort out this marking at corners, I think, at half-time. Okay, we're going to go with that. And that better work. If it doesn't work, then I'm fucked. It's possible. Anything is possible. We've scored a goal. I mean, that was near impossible. Cicciaretti. Catrone hits it over the bar. Oh, boys. Please turn this around. It's cleared. Lamar. Una Lopez. Oh, it's in. It's 2-1. And it's offsides. It's offsides. Wow. You're actually having a laugh. He's kicked it against my own player. How is that offside? I mean, that's the bullshit I've had to put up with today. I mean, we are dominating Roma here. Sheik puts it in. Wow, that's just great. That is the shit I had to put up with. You know, an offside which goes against me, which shouldn't have been offside. I've now gone 2-1 down against the run of play. This game is bullshit. I mean, why are 4 of my players trying to head the ball in the middle of the park and then I've got no centre-backs? And why is my goalkeeper diving before the shot's even taken? Oh, Jesus. Roll on January. I need some new players. I don't even know if I've got any money for new players. I mean, my best signing this summer has been Scott McTominay. And he's coming on because God knows what to do anymore. Una Lopez. Letizia. Please don't shoot. You're the right back. Oh, my God. He's the right back. And he shots. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? We're losing to a team with Marcus Rojo in it. Are we going to do anything? Una Lopez has lost it. Oh, McTominay has lost it. And we're getting counter-attacks. Well, that is great. So, we had the ball for about 45 seconds. They've hit 2 balls over the top and somehow missed. So, well, we've lost to Roma. That's another defeat on a live com. Another defeat in this season. You know, if you ever need a team to win, just bring them over here to Benevento. We'll give you the 3 points. It's fine. Is it your birthday? We'll give you the 3 points then as well. Utter shit is what I would call my management style.